excited about Success Day all week. Have you guys? It is an amazing lineup, so it's a real pleasure to be up here and give you a whistle-stop tour, a bit of an overview of the company. Before I do that, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Natalie. I've been with Forever for just over 5 years now, and I got started in June 2013. My initial idea when I got started is that I would earn an extra £200 to £300 per month. I never thought that I would be on, a road ship to Switzerland and Scandinavia and all these amazing places. So what I would say, first of all, to anyone who is new in the room is just to keep your mind open, because what Forever has given me is just, I dare to dream about things now. Just open your mind. Just take it all in today, take from it whatever you can. And what I love about Forever is that there's no kind of limit with anything. It allows you to really just go for it. And one thing that I'm really passionate on is that we're only here once. We should enjoy our lives as much as we possibly can. So as I said, I got started to earn an extra £200 to £300 per month. I was recruited really, really simply on Facebook. An old friend of mine simply wrote on Facebook one day, "Does anybody need an extra £200 per month?" And in that sentence, there was a word need. And I needed an extra £200 per month. So when you look at this and you think to yourself, oh, I need to become a business leader and a business developer, you don't. What you have to remember is that there's lots of people out there like myself who need an extra income, whether it's small, whether it's big, and we have the opportunity to be able to help people and to be able to change people's lives ultimately. So I answered that post on Facebook and I said, yes, I need to get started. I didn't know anything about network marketing. I had never heard of multi-level marketing, anything like that. But what I knew was that I loved natural health products. So I was a yoga teacher. My husband's a musician. So we've always wanted to work for ourselves. I guess we've always had that entrepreneurial spirit, you could call it. And when I got started, I really just left myself open to the possibilities. I didn't really recruit into my business for about the first 6 months, but what I got started with first was I used the products, I love the products, and I love them even more now. So when I say I'm excited about Success Day, I'm just excited in general. I'm more excited now than I was 5 years ago because we've got the new biocellulose mask. Have you guys used that yet? It's like the best thing ever. I had it on last night. So the fact that Forever are here to support us and will always be giving us new tools, new products, I just think you're in the right place. You're definitely in the right place at the right time. Now, obviously, things have changed very differently, and people ask me all the time, Nat, what has Forever actually given you? And it sometimes would be easier to answer, what has it not given us? First of all, it's given me the opportunity to be able to be a mother. I do have 3 children. I had them before Forever, but I missed out on a lot of their firsts when they were little girls because I was always at work. I always had to be out. And even though I was self-employed as a yoga teacher, I still had to be somewhere at a certain time. So Forever has given me time freedom. That's the biggest thing. I will point out again to anyone new in the room is that I work hard, but I work hard for myself. And there's a big, big difference between working hard on something that you love and that you're passionate about for yourself and your family, rather than working hard for someone else. There's a big, big difference. So get on board. What I would advise you guys to do is look at what you want to achieve with your life. What is it that you would like to do? Where would you like to travel? Where would you like to live? Because all of these things that Forever have asked me, it has delivered 100%. We get to travel to the most amazing places. A lot of the time, these destinations are paid for by Forever, which is even nicer. We live in our dream home, and as I say, for me, it's the time freedom, it's the choices. It's not always about the money, but it's about what the money will allow you to do with your life. Experiences, taking your kids places, treating your friends and family to things, is all of the things that Forever can give you. So when you do look today at this presentation that I'm going to show you, there's lots of facts and figures, and you're going to learn lots of kind of ways to move your business forward today. But what I will say is, as long as you know what you want and you believe in yourself and you're willing to work and be coachable with other people, then it's just completely and utterly limitless. So I'm going to have a little look now at what the company actually means. Who are we as an actual company? And you can see on this slide here some of the reasons why people join the business. So for me, it was a need. We needed extra money because we didn't have any income towards the end of the month. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. It's such a horrible feeling to know that you've got 7 days left in the month and you've got £10. That was sometimes the reality for us, and it is for thousands and thousands of families. But some of you might be joining because we've got Christmas coming up. You might want to travel more. Maybe you're looking for that time. Maybe you're looking for the stability and, you know, the kind of roots that Forever can give you. As I say, that why is completely personal to all of us, but hold it in your heart and make that your driving force for your business. So Forever as a company, we are an American-based company founded in America in 1978, which means that this is our 40th anniversary. I love that. I love that the company that I work for is older than me. Just a little bit, but it's definitely older than me. And it amazes me actually on a daily basis, if you go out and speak to people, even the people that work here, most of them still haven't heard of Forever Living. Now, if you're new in the room, you might think, oh, that's not very good, but it's incredible because what it shows you is that it's a huge, untapped opportunity globally. You can go anywhere in the world and people still haven't heard of Forever Living. Even in Dallas, even in their town of Arizona, a lot of people still have never heard of Forever. And what I do is I think of myself as an ambassador for the company. I think, well, it's my job. If these people don't know about it yet, all I have to do is share the opportunity with them, and I've done my job. I can go to bed at night knowing that I've done exactly what I needed to do. So we're in our 40th anniversary. So again, for those of you who are looking at the opportunity, we have 40 years of consistent growth and stability. This company is not a flash in the pan. We have got steady, strong roots, and I know from being in the leadership meetings that we have plans for the next 40 years forever, which as a mother gives me really, really good peace of mind. I know that my mortgage and my home and my kids, everything is going to still be there. We've got that security. And the peace of mind that it gives you is just absolutely incredible. That Forever doesn't just give you the opportunity to trade and build in Glasgow. It's in 150 countries, and it's Rex, our founder's vision, to be in every country in the world. Even since I've joined in the last 5 years, they've opened themselves up into new countries, and I just think that that's absolutely incredible. And for those of you, again, who are new thinking, well, how do you do that? You'll be amazed at how quickly your network will snowball. For example, my first C9 sale, so our cleanse, what you're going to hear about later on, the girl who bought that from me was a friend, and after a few days of her doing it, I had about another 17 people who wanted to do it. And that wasn't people that I knew, that was people that she knew. So once you get started, it really does grow quite organically, because we're in the health and wellness industry. Everybody wants to look better. Everybody wants to feel better. You can't open a newspaper or a magazine these days without seeing articles on your health, your gut health, mental health, all of that type of stuff. So we're definitely in the right place at the right time. We are a multi-billion-dollar company again, so we're very, very cash rich, and we're totally debt-free. Now, you'll hear these phrases quite often when you come to the business presentations, and honestly, it really didn't mean a lot to me at the time. But as you develop as a business owner, as your journey kind of unfolds, you realize that that is absolutely incredible. It means that Forever are not going to ever be held ransom to anybody. The company is privately owned. It's a family business. They have the most incredible family values. And I honestly do feel as if I am part of a family. We are all here to help and support each other. In the UK, we have a turnover just over £100 million, which I know is amazing, sounds a lot, but I can tell you guys from experience that we are not even scratching the surface of the marketplace potential that we have, and I'm going to show you a little bit about that later on. So the product, so you can't really have a multi-billion-dollar company with rubbish products. The products have to be good, and our products have stood the test of time. As you can see on the board here, this is the box that we all get started with, and I really do love that about Forever. It's not where you've come from, it's not about your past experience. We all in the room and in the company start the same way. We get given a box, and it's what you decide to do with it that really, really counts. So the products themselves, coming from a yoga background, I needed to have integrity as a product. I needed it to work. I needed it to be clean. I needed it to be pure. And I needed it to be of the highest quality. Really, because personally I had spent 8 years building up a yoga teacher business. How can I then start selling a product to someone and it doesn't work? So I really looked into the products carefully. And I love about Forever is that they give you the opportunity to use the products first. So how many of you guys don't come from a sales background? Let me see. So I don't either. I had never sold a thing in my life before I joined Forever, and it made me really, really nervous. But what Forever gave us is the opportunity to retail and recommend products with zero risk. And there's zero risk because we use the products first ourselves, and then we pass them on to others, but we also have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So I always say it, that's the type of language that I use with my clients, is it's risk-free. Try it. If you don't like it after 60 days, I will give you your money back. And actually, in 5 years, I've only ever had to do that once, and it was because a girl was allergic to one of the ingredients, which of course you don't realize until you start to consume it. And if you think about that in terms of the 60-day money-back guarantee, Forever would not have been around for 40 years if the products didn't work. So we're really, really backed up by an incredible product range. It's a really, really vast range as well. And what I do love about your Forever business is you're not called a distributor, you're called a Forever business owner. So you can brand your business any way that you like. Obviously, I come from a yoga background, so that's my niche. Out of the 250 or maybe 300 products that we have, I probably retail about 12 of those. And I have a global business. And that's because you don't have to be an aloe vera expert, thank goodness. We have experts on hand. We have an advisory board of really highly qualified professionals that will help you, that will train you. They come to Scotland very often and help us as much as they can. But what I found is that I recommend and I sell the products that I use myself. So it always, always starts with you. If you want your business to go, you get your box, you get using the products, and you will feel better. You definitely will. Coming from a yoga background, I thought I was fit and healthy and had good energy. But I just can't put my finger on what it is that the gel gives me. I'm not quite sure. Does anybody else feel like that? I just feel better. And I think that's a really good selling point to people because most people do want to feel better. So you could find your niche. You might want to go down the weight management side of the products, which is huge. And we're actually in our top best-selling retail months for the cleanse, for the weight management products, because as you know, come January, February, everyone's on a diet. Even if they don't need to be on a diet, I'll probably be on a diet too. And you're going to get the best training about that today, which I'm really, really excited to hear. You might want to just focus on the nutritional supplements. You might want to focus just on the gel. You might want to focus on the animal products. Again, something that I really love that when I got started is that there's no pressure. Who has too much pressure in their current job? Now, even as a yoga teacher, I felt pressured. And I said to my sponsor, look, I don't want to do anything that I don't want to do. Can I just do this as I like? And she said, yeah, Nat, you just meet your own, you set your own goals and we will help you to meet them. And the product range really does back that up. You might want to go down the route of recommending the products to people face-to-face, but of course, in this day and age now, we have social media. We've got an incredible online presence with Forever Living, so there's something for everybody in the products, which I absolutely love. Now, another thing that I didn't quite understand when I first got started, total integration. People would talk about at the business presentation, we're a vertically integrated company. And I thought, oh, well, that's great, but I have no idea what it means. Now, again, 5 years on, now that I know that this is my main source of income, I know that I'll be in forever. This is an incredible fact. Basically, what it means is that Forever produce and control every part of the process, even to the extremes that we own the land that our aloe is planted in. How cool is that? We actually own that land. We then take our aloe vera from the ground by hand still, when we could have a machine to do it. It's taken out by hand, it's hand filleted with just really, really great care. I've been lucky enough to visit some of the aloe vera of America, and you do feel as if there's a lot of love that goes into the products. They're not just a kind of putting in whatever they can. Forever, we own the entire process, from packaging to shipping to the customer. And that's why, again, you can sleep at night. You know that you have that ethics, the morals, and the integrity of being able to say to people, I believe in these products. I know where they come from, I know what the ingredients are, and we're not a white label company. There's a lot of companies out there that will sell you a product and they're not actually quite sure what's in it, but they'll stick a fancy label on the outside. And of course, we get marketed to all the time. I'm probably a marketer's dream. My husband will agree. I buy anything that's nice and sparkly and shiny. I'm like, yes, I need that. But actually, again, something that you will learn over time with the business is that it's really important to know where your product's coming from, what's inside them. And I always say to my customers, you know, our products, the packaging has been, a lot of the packaging has been the same since 1978, especially with the basics range, your toothpaste, your deodorant, your shampoo and conditioner, all of that type of stuff. But it's what's inside that counts, and we do have standout products. So the income potential, there's really kind of three main areas of income that you can slot yourself into. But again, I will point out with Forever that when you do find yourself maybe starting off as a product promoter, as I did, you just never know what's going to happen. You will catch the bug. And as I say, I thought I would just retail the products, and one of my first cleanse clients is now one of my strongest manager legs. Because you will find that when people come in and they use the products and they feel good, they'll quite often come to you and say, Nat, can I sell the products as well? And as much as that's quite terrifying the first time it happens, you have the support of everybody. You'll have the support of the company and of your team as well. So you might want to come in and look at promoting some of our products. On general, kind of average income in the UK is about £200 to £400 per calendar month, but that's not capped. And it's never ever capped. The income potential with Forever is totally and utterly as you make it. So if you do have a good work ethic and you are ready to work hard, I love that Rex, our founder, always says that people that work hard are happier. It's true. If you're working on something that you're passionate about, you can earn anywhere that you like with these. So I basically made about £1,500 in my first couple of weeks with Forever because I just used the products, got out there and told people about it, and it really gave me a great kickstart. You might want to come in and look at maybe earning a little bit extra. So a business leader would be someone who is going to do exactly as I've just said. They're going to use the products, they're going to retail the products, and they're going to bring a few of their friends, family, colleagues into the business. And again, just keep your mind open to that. There's no specific type of person, and if you look around the room today, we're all different ages, backgrounds, walks of life. It's just your job to offer people the opportunity and see what happens. So a business leader, you would maybe have 5, 6, 7 people in your team. Again, these incomes can be on a part-time basis or on a full-time basis. It's entirely up to you. And what we will do when you first get started in your business is you will sit down with your sponsor and you get your own personal business plan. Because not everyone's the same. We all have different lives. We will make you a specific business plan and help you to fit your business into any little nooks and crannies of your day that you possibly can. So when I got started, I thought to myself, okay, I can promote the products, I can do that, I'm sure I can do that. And I could find in my diary probably around 10 hours per week. Now, not a 10-hour day, that was never going to happen with a full-time job and 3 kids, but it would be an hour here, half an hour there, in the car waiting for the kids to come out of school, so around 10 hours. And if you look in your diary today, we all have 10 hours. It's just about finding out what's important to you and making the time to do it. And if it's important to you, you can do that. So I worked my business part-time up until about a year, and then I just thought to myself, I need to give this everything that I've got. I wasn't being a particularly good yoga teacher at this time because I was always thinking about my Forever business. And when I was doing my Forever business, I was constantly thinking, oh my God, I need to go and teach yoga. So it was a real juggling act, but it's 100% possible. And again, what I love is that there's nobody breathing down your neck. There's no targets. It's just support, which is lovely. You might find yourself, or you might find people that will come into your business and say, no, I need much more than that. Get me in at the business developer level. And I would probably say it took me around 15 months, I would say, to become a business developer. Really through confidence, if nothing else. I probably was earning that sooner than that, but it was actually the confidence to say, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing now, and it does take a while. But what I love about network marketing in general as an industry is it's not just about you being amazing, it's about you duplicating down to your team. And when you have a good day, you share it with the team, and everybody really works together. So don't be worried if you're looking at this thinking, oh, I'm not a business developer, I'm a yoga teacher. Anything is possible with Forever, and you're going to develop as time passes. So there's lots and lots of extras, as if all of this stuff doesn't sound good enough already. There's always really amazing extra incentives with Forever. So I explained a little bit earlier on about the destinations that we've been traveled to over the 5 years with Forever. These things can be achieved in your first year of business. So I used to look at slides like this and think, oh, they've probably been in the business for 20 years. That's why they're on these amazing holidays. I never for 1 minute expected that in my first year of business that I would be flown to Singapore. And I'll be totally honest, because I know we can be honest in the room, I didn't even know where it was. I had to get a map, and because I'd really only been to Mallorca and Portugal, that was our kind of budget holidays that we would normally get to go on. And when I seen where Singapore was, I thought, oh my God, someone's actually going to take me to Singapore. And it was amazing. And again, one of the things that I love about Forever is all of these incentives. Yes, they're there to motivate you, but what you'll find is that it will change who you are as a person. It does give you more confidence. And one of the things that I'm hugely grateful for is that my kids also have more confidence. You know, they see me doing things and they are now doing fabulous things as well. So never underestimate the power of what a group of people like us can achieve. So there's 2 exciting destinations every single year. Again, it's based on your volume, and it's the volume of people that you can help. So think about it that way. It's not just about you building a team for you. This is about how many people can I help to earn £200 to £400 a month. There's lots and lots of people out there. Do you know anyone who would like to earn an extra £200 to £400 a month? I do. But the difference is, do you dare to ask them? And if you haven't dared to ask them yet, please don't hold this opportunity back from people. That's the way that you need to think about it. Every day you need to wake up and think, yes, I'm nervous. Yes, this is out of my comfort zone. But if I don't share this, you know, I can't sleep at night. I need to be able to share that opportunity with people. As I say, when we went to Singapore, it was actually the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which I had seen in magazines. I think it's one of the top hotels in the world. It's one of the top 10 hotels in the world. It was myself and Fiona Izard that came along, and we were honestly like rabbits in the headlight for a week. We were just like, oh, there's Bob, oh my God, you know, we were so starstruck, but we just physically couldn't believe that it was real. So I want you to know that when you're seeing these incomes and you're seeing these destinations and all of these incentives, there are people in the room who are earning that, and there are people in the room who are qualifying and traveling on these things. So why not you? As I say, we all start in the same way. Just dare to do it, dare to dream, and ask people if they would like to have a look at an amazing opportunity. We have a Forever 2 Drive program, which basically will pay you up to £525 per month for 3 years guaranteed. And again, it's based on the volume of people that you can help. So if you're looking at these and thinking, yes, I would like that, you're going to have to do more than retail. You're going to have to do more than just sell a few products. You're going to have to find some people that are going to work with you. And what you will find, we say this all the time, your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you want to have a really dynamic, vibrant, you know, really, really fabulous team, it starts with you. So you have to be that person first, which is quite scary. So have a look at what you're doing right now and think to yourself, I can't just want that, I have to create it. So it's about really being the best version of yourself, and that is what Forever allows us to do. And I think it's a safe environment to do that. You know, I would never stand on a stage in front of my actual friends and do this. They would all laugh and throw tomatoes at me. But with you guys, I know that, you know, you're going to take it in and actually use it. I hope that you do use it. We also have other incentives, the 50, 75 Club, 100 Club. And for those of you who are like me, I always thought to myself, I don't need any recognition. I'm not about that. It's actually really nice to be recognized for a job well done. Because what you'll find in your normal job, even as a yoga teacher, you very rarely are thanked or recognized or given a pat on the back for doing a job well done. And that's because you're always working for someone else. So in Forever, you're going to see lots of that today. When you see people up on stage, raise the roof for them. They've done their job. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. And I really hope that you guys are going to have a fabulous day.